and then his final year to not be in the stands is heartbreaking.
Players in the Greater Spokane League practicing and playing again, but not without frustrations. Tonight we talked to a family about why watching their son play football right now is bittersweet.
Finding a vaccine, we bring you a comprehensive guide to where in the inland Northwest you can find a shot.
Plus, over the last few years, many changes have come to Riverfront Park. Now the last steps of major construction are nearly finished. We get a sneak peek at a brand new project.
Tracking sunshine and mild temperatures in your forecast next. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us on KREM 2 News at 6. I'm Tom Sherry.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Whitney Ward. Mark is off tonight. But we want to get straight to breaking news at this hour because tonight we are learning more about the officer-involved shooting in Chattaroy that happened this past Sunday. So today, the Spokane County Sheriff's Office said the deputy involved is Craig Cupo. He joined the Sheriff's Office in May of 2019 as a lateral deputy. New details tonight are that Officer Cupo and the property owner both shot at each other, which then led to the homeowner being shot by the deputy. The deputy at that time, we have learned, then performed life-saving measures until medics could arrive there at the scene, and this is an ongoing investigation. And our other big story tonight here at KREM 2, we are always working harder and delivering all the information that you need to know about this COVID-19 vaccine. Just today, the Spokane Regional Health District said Chaz has now received a shipment of the Johnson & Johnson one-dose vaccine. They say they're hopeful this will allow for more people to get vaccinated here in our region.
So across the state line, the Panhandle Health District is opening up more clinics to accommodate a new eligibility group. Our Morgan Trow is breaking down what you need to know about getting vaccinated in the inland Northwest.
As we are managing this pandemic, finding vaccine information can be difficult. So we want to break it all down in this one place. Right now, Washington is in Tier 2 of Phase 1B of vaccine distribution. That means those eligible for the vaccine are workers in schools, grocery stores, transit, and more. We searched and found appointment availability at Mount Spokane Pediatrics, Unified Community Health, and Consistent Care Services, but they are filling up quickly. The Department of Health encourages patients to check back daily on their website for new appointments. As of right now, the DOH says there is a limited number of first dose appointments now available at the Spokane Mass Arena site for this coming weekend. You can make an appointment online using Safeway's registration system.
Demand has always somewhat exceeded the supply, but we have seen that supply increase in total numbers over the last several weeks.
Moving across the state line, Idahoans are in Phase 2.3. This means they are vaccinating workers in agriculture, public transit, U.S. Postal Services, and more. However, some clinics got the go-ahead from the state to slowly start making more people eligible. Kootenai Health says anyone who is 18 to 64 who lives or works in Idaho and has at least one increased risk medical condition is now eligible for the vaccine appointment at their clinic. These conditions include cancer, diabetes, asthma, and more. We found availability at Kootenai, Boundary, Shoshone, and Benewah County vaccine clinics. Just like Spokane, the Panhandle Health District says to check back every day to see if appointments are available at clinics, pharmacies, or your local healthcare provider. And the health district just announced some great news for Bonner County residents wanting to get vaccinated.
As we've been offering vaccine in 4 out of 5 of the counties that we serve, Bonner County was just that last one that we needed to secure a location, and we've been able to do that. So those vaccines will be starting next week.
The Bonner County Vaccine Clinic has appointments available as well. Once you are eligible, signing up for the vaccine is the next step. In Washington, you want to go to Phase Finder, enter your information, and see if there are any appointments available near you. The website should guide you through the registration. Idaho vaccine appointments are more spread out. Starting at the Panhandle Health District website, you will have the option to book at any of the vaccine sites. If appointments are full, you can sign up for their pre-registration system. All of this information and more can be found on our website or by texting the word vaccine to 509-448-2000. Reporting in Spokane, Morgan Trow, KREM 2 News.
In the meantime, KREM 2 still pushing for answers about why Spokane's mass vaccination site at the arena is still administering the fewest doses of all the sites across Washington. So just last week, you'll remember I questioned Health Secretary Dr. Umair Shah about why Spokane wasn't scheduling any new first dose appointments and why we haven't been able to vaccinate more people. So here's what he told me last week.
Ever since the Department of Health took over the arena site, we really haven't gotten any information about when the site will be able to reopen for first doses. Why are we not getting that information, and when do we think that the site will be able to reopen for first doses?
I absolutely agree with you. If you feel and the community in Spokane feels that they're not getting enough information about the Spokane site and the information, we're going to work on that. We need to improve that.
Okay, but the problem is still happening. So take a look. These are the latest totals from just a few days ago, and you can see Spokane still administering fewer doses than all 3 of the other mass vaccination sites in the state. And of course, keep in mind that our population here in Spokane is much higher than both the Tri-Cities and higher than Wenatchee. So I asked the State Department of Health again, why is that, and what's being done to catch us back up with the rest of the state? So far, the Department of Health has not responded. I also wanted to know where the state's supply of Johnson & Johnson vaccines is going, because we know that Washington was allocated 60,900 doses of that newly approved one-dose shot. Almost 61,000 doses. But state officials tell me that there are counties where those J&J doses are being delivered. So I put them out on a map. I just circled each and every county, and you may notice that there is a very large portion of counties that are not getting a J&J allocation, and most of them are right here in eastern Washington. A huge chunk of eastern Washington getting nothing from that allocation. In fact, as you can see, the only one that is getting anything from that allocation is Asotin County. So I went back and asked again today, why is this? We also still have not received a response from the Department of Health, but we will certainly keep asking those questions, and we will let you know when we get those answers.
And I'll be looking forward to hearing answers to those questions. Thank you, Whitney. In the meantime, we know that the Spokane Arena is finally starting to offer limited first dose appointments. We also know that Chaz is getting its own separate supply of Johnson & Johnson vaccines. For more information on all of this and how to schedule an appointment, just text the word vaccine to 509-448-2000. And Providence has announced just minutes ago that they will be adding another vaccine clinic at the Spokane Teaching Health Center. The clinic will be held for one day only on Wednesday, March 17th. The clinic will have 200 appointments available. Community members who meet Phase 1A and Phase 1B Tier 1 eligibility can make an appointment. That includes teachers, school workers, and licensed child care employees. People age 65 and older and those 50 and older who live in a multi-generational household are also eligible. And you can get more information on krem.com.
In the meantime, today, President Joe Biden announced plans for the U.S. to purchase another 100 million Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccines. He met with the CEOs of both Johnson & Johnson and Merck. And with today's news, the president says the U.S. is now on track to have enough vaccine supplies for every single American adult by the end of May.
I'm doing this because in this wartime efforts, we need maximum flexibility. There's always a chance that we'll encounter unexpected challenges, or there'll be a new need for a vaccine effort, a vaccination effort. A lot can happen, a lot can change, and we need to be prepared.
Now, earlier this month, both Johnson & Johnson and Merck agreed to partner together. Typically, they're rivals, but they agreed to partner together to boost production of that J&J single-dose coronavirus vaccine.
By the numbers now, Spokane County is continuing to see a decrease in daily reported coronavirus cases. That's right, Spokane Regional Health District is reporting only 59 new coronavirus cases today. The health district has had errors reporting the number of deaths, so we are not reporting deaths until that data is sorted. Currently, 41 people are hospitalized due to the virus. And then across the state line, the Panhandle Health District is reporting only 31 new coronavirus cases. There have been 4 new deaths, though, reported, as well as currently 26 people hospitalized due to the virus.
Also today, Congress has passed President Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion COVID relief plan. The American Rescue Plan now heads to the president's desk for his signature. So key highlights to note about this bill include $1,400 stimulus checks for individuals who make less than $75,000 a year. We also know that $2,800 checks will go to couples who make less than $150,000 a year. And an extension of the $300 a week unemployment benefits will be added as well. There's also a tax credit of up to $3,600 per child. All right, we're going to take a break from the COVID headlines and talk about something else that people are noticing tonight. It's actually turning into a really pretty sunset out there this evening. We've been lucky here the last couple of weeks. Tom Sherry is standing by to let us know, what we can expect as we head into tonight. And we're getting closer to the weekend.
You bet we're getting closer to the weekend. And I think I saved the best weather for the weekend. We're looking for mild, warm days, chilly nights, though. Some areas, especially north of Spokane, are going to drop down into the low 20s tonight. But the daytimes are going to be great. Sunshine now in the forecast through Saturday, and we look for temperatures in the 50s and maybe 60 by the time we get into Sunday. Here we go with a look at the current conditions. We're at 43 degrees right now. The winds are calm here in the inland northwest. Day planner forecast calling for partly cloudy skies overnight, some patchy fog setting up, maybe an isolated snow shower with a low of about 26 degrees. And then tomorrow, partly cloudy. Look for a daytime high of 50 degrees. Here we go with the weekend temperatures. 56 on Saturday, plenty of sunshine, and then we look for a daytime high of 60 on Sunday with an overnight low of 31. A few more clouds on Sunday, but hey, if we get up to 60 degrees, that will be great.
Absolutely, Tom. Thank you so much.